What's up, everybody? So this is the GWM P500. This is the HEV model, and I'm going to tell you stuff about it. I'm at the launch and I think you'll quite like it. As mentioned, this is the GWM P500. I am with the biggest YouTuber in Mzansi.
Oh yes, that's me.
An overall nice guy, Nicky Nash. And yeah, so as mentioned, I'm driving the GWM P500, and these are just obviously launch impressions and nothing really hectic. Now, GWM has been in the country for quite a number of years now, and I think the Bakkies have been in the country for a long time as the Steeds, etc. And I think where they first made a huge impression was with the P series a couple of years ago, and I think that was obviously a game-changing Bakkie, and it revolutionized how every OEM saw the Bakkie segment in terms of stop being utilitarian, stop, giving us the bare minimum in terms of interior, give us everything, while still obviously performing and being capable as these standard Bakkies, if I can call it that. Now, the P500 is a bigger, bolder Bakkie. It's bigger than your Ranger, it's bigger than your Hilux, and this is facts. It might be millimils, bigger or whatever, but it's still bigger than your Hilux, still bigger than your Ranger. And yeah, it's bigger, bolder grille. We've got these massive headlights, obviously that PUR logo there at the front, and I think it looks really good. I mean, what do you think of the looks?
I personally do like it. It's a very good looking vehicle. Just like I was saying to you earlier, is the whole chrome. I feel like there's a bit too much chrome, but in certain colors you can't see much chrome. In this red you can see a lot of chrome. If you get it in black, you'll see the chrome, but there's this color, I don't know what that color is called, but you don't see much chrome, the one that we have now.
Yes.
Then that's good. The regards exterior looks big, feels big also when you get into the interior of the vehicle.
Yeah,
I think the interior, like I said, it's a party piece. That's where as someone buying the vehicle, you can't compete. I don't think there's a brand that has a Bakkie that can compete with this Bakkie.
Definitely not.
Then on top of that, they add the sunroof, and the sun that have been crying about. That as much as the Bakkie is a utilitarian vehicle, they went a step ahead and gave it the whole lifestyle vibe, the whole sunroof thing. So and not just the sunroof, it's a glass sliding panoramic sunroof.
Yeah,
so
the Metro, we know that.
Yeah, the Metro, we know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a good offering. But also in South Africa, the type of people buying Bakkies, some don't really care about all of this stuff. So it's gonna be tough to move someone like that owns a Hilux, or that wishes to own a Hilux, into this. Someone that owns a Ford into this. But I do see the current outgoing P series owners easily getting into this. Definitely.
Correct. Yeah.
It's just
100%.
Moving the other Bakkie lovers into this. That's where it's gonna be challenging. But I think we'll see a lot of these on the road.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking car. Is now like what you said now, and I think we spend so much time in these cars, and hence obviously so much work done in the interior, which is a great thing. Now, there is still like you mentioned, the standard Bakkie person who thinks Bakkies like this are just too much. There's no need for this or whatever it is. But I think we've seen what they did with the first generation P series, and hopefully this can continue doing the same things. We've got really nice materials in here, heated seats, cool seats in the front and the rear. They're adjustable, they can adjust and all that stuff. So I think it's a really dope Bakkie inside. panoramic sunroof. Obviously, this is the second Bakkie in South Africa currently. The JAC also has a sunroof, but it's not a panoramic sunroof like this one. It's just a moonroof. So this is the first official one that they have in terms of sunroofs. It drives good. I'm just not a fan of all these assistance systems that we get from the Chinese, and obviously everything is housed within the infotainment system. But I think the nice thing is that they have now made it an option where you can switch it off and it will never come back up again up until you switch it back on yourself. So that is the nice thing, where obviously their current offerings, you'll switch off, and then when you switch off the car, they back on automatically. So now I think it's quite cool that they've done that. You still do have buttons on here, but each button just triggers the infotainment system for you to work in, which is okay, I guess. The wood finish in here is quite cool, just bringing up that premium finish. The tailgate opens 3 different ways, right?
Yeah.
So two ways.
Two ways.
One and then two.
And then two.
Why? I have absolutely no idea why it was necessary, but I guess it's just the gimmicks that the Chinese give you, which is quite cool. The load bed is good, is rubberized, so your stuff don't run around all over. And yeah, the drive, 255 kilowatts in here, does not feel like 255 kilowatts as well. Nikki said it in his video, and you can check that out in the link. It does not feel like 255 kilowatts whatsoever, guys. I know 255 kilowatts, and this is nothing close to 255 kilowatts, okay? So, I don't know, guys. Is it really 255 kilowatts? I think the Chinese tend to over-exaggerate. You see where BMW understate their power figures, the Chinese overestimate their figures. This does not feel like 255 kilowatts. It's a 2-liter hybrid engine. There, I'm stepping on it. That is not 205 kilowatts, guys.
90.
That is not 205 kilowatts.
It will
struggle to get to 100. And yeah, I guess one can then counter argue and say it's because it's got a petrol engine which delivers 180 kilowatts, and then the other motor delivers certain, also outputs or whatever it is. But doesn't feel. I've driven hybrids, and hybrids are instantly just power. 648 newtons, which is quite cool for towing and all that stuff. We can tow 3.5 kilograms braked, so that is cool. But no, man, this entire power thing has been actually such a struggle with me. And what else can I wrap up with? It's a good looking Bakkie, R1,000,000 obviously. Oh, you also get a 2.4 turbo diesel, 135 kilowatts, 380 newton meters of torque. And I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna see a lot for 800,000 rand. We're probably gonna see those a lot. But
because $1 million, you're asking that lot.
For R1,000,000, guys, R1,000,000. Nikki asked me what would I buy in this video, and I said you guys must come here. What would I buy for R1,000,000? I'm buying a Wildtrak X for R1,000,000.
I think the question that I asked you, at R1,000,000, what are you getting?
What am I getting?
It's easier to choose. But if I say at 800,000 rand, what are you getting? I think that's where it becomes a. Let me see, for 800,000 rand, what are the options?
Yeah.
Then maybe the P series then becomes ahead of the other competitors, because the other competitors you look at in misquoted entry levels, mid specifications. So, yeah. But yeah.
But it is a great driving Bakkie. Like these wheels on here, these 18s are perfect to drive on. The ride is perfect on the road. The seats and like, man, it's comfortable to drive. Aibu, that guy. Anyway, it is comfortable to drive on. I'll give you that, guys. And yeah, don't forget to use the link in my bio to get a code from Naked, and you can potentially save on your GWM P500 or your whatever that you drive. Really, stop and go time. It's been lovely, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're running for that 5,000 subscriber point. Jeez, 5,000 subscribers, guys. Amazing. Let's get in there.